high school, and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Digby Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today. At B&B Buildings in Cherryville and Shelby, they have all of your storage needs covered. From portable buildings to carports, RV covers, equipment sheds, picnic areas, even covers for livestock in pastured areas. So why rent when you can own? B&B Buildings has easy rent-to-own terms on their old hickory wood and metal barns. And just 5% down delivers the building of your choice, and you can pay it off with no penalty. See B&B Buildings, 2261 Lincoln and Highway in Cherryville and 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bennett Insurance Group in Cherryville, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bennett Insurance Group today. Call 704-435-0270. That's 704-435-0270. Or go to BennettInsuranceGroup.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie, year after year after year.
See Rocky Bennett at Bennett Insurance Group, your Erie insurance agent.
There you go, Amy.
Side corner, good looking breaking pitch from Carpenter, and it's 1-2. A run apiece, Caldwell County and Cherryville, as the 1-2 misses upstairs, 2-2.
1-1 here at Fraley Field. Folks, you can follow along on all summer on Twitter at Cville Post 100 for Cherryville Post 100 updates, at Shelby Post 82 for Shelby Post updates. Whatever game David's at, he'll tweet along a little bit at David Kiever. As the count goes to 3-2, no outs.
Yeah, I hope you don't lose him here, Kevin. After a 0-2, he's thrown 3 straight balls, and that would have been ball 4, but he does swing and foul it off. Does Dylan Hamill. Thing was up around the shoulders.
Folks listening on the radio tonight, you can also watch tonight's ball game online on your computers, ktcbroadcasting.com.
The 3-2 down and away. Hamill draws the leadoff walk. That is the third time in 4 innings tonight.
And Cherryville is lucky. It is only 1-0, David.
Caldwell has walked to lead off the inning. 3 out of 4 innings. That'll drive a coach crazy.
Oh, I'm sure that's going down in the notebook at some point.
Hamill's second walk of the night. Now to bring up Taylor Powell, the Caldwell shortstop. Powell drove in the only Caldwell run, his sacrifice fly to deep shortstop over along the third base line. A good play by the shortstop, though. Brett Huff to catch that ball and just get to his feet quickly and make a throw at all, but wasn't going to be able in time to get the speedy Purist coming home. And now Coach Reynolds going to go out and have a word with his right-handed starter, Jonathan Carpenter.
Like I was saying earlier, folks, you can watch tonight's ball game, ktcbroadcasting.com. If you got a smart TV, just go on over to the website, click on the Watch Live button. You can go to WCSL website on there. It'll be on there. You can watch it a couple different places on the website. Also, if you have smartphones or a tablet, download the free Ustream app, and you can watch on your phones and tablets anywhere in the world with you. Take it in your car, at work, wherever you're at. Listen to Big Old Country Radio online and on the internet 24/7. Post 100 baseball this summer, and Shelby Post 82. You can go on there and see our broadcast schedules as well. After the meeting on the mound, quick meeting on the mound, Coach Reynolds was quick. Now it's 2 balls and no strikes to the batter. Runners on first base.
Tell you, Carpenter with the 4 walks so far in the game. This one down in the dirt. He struggled with his control, really.
He has tonight. And like I said, I think the game I remember doing last year, he did a little bit.
It's 3 balls and no strikes to Powell after a leadoff walk here to Hamill.
Carpenter steps off.
Now back on there. The runner at first base, Hamill gets his lead. 3-0 pitch, and that one's in there for a strike. Not right down the middle, though.
No,
he did have to paint the corner.
It was all over the corner.
3 balls and a strike to count. And now the stretch and the 3-1.
Caught a balk.
Get a balk.
Got a balk.
So that's going to get Hamill to second either way.
I didn't see what he did, and I'm waiting for the.
I wasn't looking up. I was checking out the crowd at the time of the balk, so I didn't see
nobody came out of the. It's coming out of the dugout, David. So I'm guessing they agree.
I just wonder if he didn't
Maybe
pausing long
that's
enough.
Probably all. That's probably what he called.
That's the most common one with the runner aboard. Well, of course, the balk has to have a runner aboard, but in that stretch, they like to go through it a little quick. So now the 3-1 pitch on the way to Powell, and it doesn't matter. There's ball 4. So there goes Powell down to first base. 5th walk of the night for Jonathan Carpenter. And now first 2 runners aboard here with nobody out for the DH, Brett Machi.
And we'll talk about this between innings. I've never understood why the umpire with the runner on second stands right there. He is in everybody's way.
Pretty much. From the stretch now, Carpenter's pitch is outside. Ball 1. He's falling behind every batter.
Got to throw. First pitch strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
If you want to win
Machi.
about any level of baseball.
Machi went opposite field last time, flew out to right field. 1-0 pitch, again outside. He's hitting the same spot. It's just out of the strike zone. 2-0. And quickly I see some scrambling in the Cherryville dugout as they're going to start getting some work in the bullpen.
Number 7.
And the pitch in the dirt.
3-0.
Wow.
You know who number 7 is?
But I was going to see if I still had my
roster.
Yep, in here. 3 balls, no strikes, Kevin. That's not looking good for Cherryville here. Now the 3-0 bounces up
4-0 missed it. He threw that pitch 50 feet.
He has walked the bases loaded here in the 4th inning. And Coach Reynolds has already made a visit to the mound.
So he can't come out there and talk about it now.
Unless he's ready to make the move.
Got a little call out shortstop to come in and talk to him for a second. Give the pitcher a little time to warm up in the bullpen. But, I mean, bases loaded, walks off of 3 of them. You can't do nothing about it. Defense can't stop a walk. And so
Greg Owens is that pitcher.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Greg Owens warming up in the bullpen, and he's been either Cherryville's. He's come in a lot in relief. Let's put it that way. He might be the first relief. He might close it out, but he has been the relief pitcher for post 100 on a regular basis. As the first pitch, a ball to Biddix.
Well, before this inning, I was going to say something about. I thought Carpenter just kind of looks like he's kind of rushing a little bit, and then he balked, which tells you that he is because he's not stopping.
Now the pitch to the plate again, down and away.
And then he's just everything's missing out, short.
Yep.
So I mean, he's overthrowing his, just rushing everything. Now Brandon Alexander's going to call time and talk to him. So
well, I think if nothing else here, Kevin, just to break the rhythm.
Well,
just stop it. You know.
This is a call timeout from the dugout, I would imagine.
It is, but 2 reasons. One is to let Goins throw.
Oh yeah,
more.
That's exactly what's going on.
And the other one is break his rhythm a little bit. His rhythm is not working.
Oh, obviously.
So let's do something to break it here, and maybe just settle down a little bit. The sad part now is he's 2-0 on a pretty good hitter, and he's got to try and hit the
strike zone. Now comes Coach Reynolds.
He's got to make the move right here as he heads to the mound. That's going to be it. As we're going to have our first Alcom call to the bullpen. Coach Reynolds heading to the mound, and looks like he will.
He's going to have to make some move. We'll see which move he makes.
Greg Owens is coming in from the bullpen. He will be your new pitcher, and we'll be back after this timeout. 1-1 right now, but Caldwell County threatening.
And your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card.
What was that?
It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Cherryville Self-Storage is your complete storage center. They have units from 5x5 up to 10x30. They also sell moving supplies such as locks, slips, covers, rope, and more. Cherryville Self-Storage is the first storage facility in Cherryville and also has the newest units in town. They're also the only storage facility in the surrounding area with climate-controlled units. All storage units have 24-hour access and have paved lots for your convenience. Units are also monitored by security cameras as well as treated monthly for pest control. Office and units are located at the corner of Elm and Main Street, 300 Main Street at Suite A in Cherryville. Call the office at 704-435-4909 or come by and see Phyllis, Carolyn, and Larry today.
Got a building project.
Handed pitcher out of Cherryville High School. And he's going to be called on, Kevin, in a tough situation. 3 walks have loaded the bases for Caldwell, and he's going to inherit a 2-0 count.
And that's the toughest part.
It is.
Is inheriting someone else's count, because usually, as a pitcher, you have your own pitches, and the only way you like setting somebody up. So you come in a 2-0 count, what are you going to throw? Fastball. Here it comes, boys. If you're the other team, you're the hitter right here, number 15.
I will say this: they're probably going to give him one though.
Yeah.
As many walks as they've just been issued in a 2-0 count, he's probably going to take right here.
Take the first one and then sit on fastball the rest of the at bat. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. And as you come in as a pitcher, taking someone else's count, like usually you like to start a batter out maybe with your curveball, with your fastball. Now it's just completely different.
You don't get that option on this batter.
And now we're going to have a catcher switch, baby. We'll see Hunter Jackson's coming out now. So now we're wasting some more time. So we're going to take another quick break, Steve. Another 1-minute break for right now. 1-minute break. We'll be right back on WCSL, WHS, and WLON.
In the near future. Then see Don or Tracy Lyles at College Building Supplies in Dallas, right across from Gaston College. You'll find material for treated decks, storage buildings, and even galvanized metal. Save too on roof cement and cement blocks. College Building Supply in Dallas has vinyl windows in all sizes as low as $69. Get quotes from kitchen cabinets, shingles, exterior siding, and even dog houses. College Building Supplies, Highway 321 in Dallas, across from Gaston College. Open Monday through Saturday.
Where can you get the highest quality in electrical service at a price that you can afford? From Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. Gary Dellinger invites you to give them a call for a quote on your commercial or residential electrical needs. Call 704-435-0705. No matter the job, Dellinger Electric of Cherryville can handle it. They feature weekend and holiday service. So before you pay an extraordinary price for an ordinary electrical job, call on Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. 704-435-0705.
Engineering great smiles and promoting healthy teeth and gums, that's the goal.
New catcher?
Well, we've got all kinds of stuff, David. We got a new catcher, a new left fielder, a new first baseman. 22's coming in to catch off the bench. Hunter Jackson went to left. Looks like Brett Huff's going to be at first base at the end of all the switches.
Wow.
So
I've never seen
for you folks online, we're going to take a online only, Steve. I'm going to take a quick break online and catch up on some commercials, and we'll be right back on Line Radio audience. Stick right here.
At Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Cherryville. Dr. Cloninger will use his engineering background and knowledge and state-of-the-art 3D technology in all the services he provides, from implants to root canals and other dental procedures. At Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, making smiles is their top priority. Call for an appointment today at 704-435-6916 or visit our website at www.cloningerdentistry.com, located on East Church Street in Cherryville.
But he's wearing number 22 tonight, A.J. Cook out of North Gaston.
All right, so we got A.J. Cook at catcher. Brett Huff is at short.
Yeah, he went to left field for about 10 seconds. Not even for a pitch. And Kevin, I cannot find the earpiece.
That's fine. We can work with it.
What's going on? Somebody straightened some stuff
So now,
out.
now Hunter Jackson's coming back in the game at catcher after he went out to left field. And who's in left now? The original left fielder?
Maybe he just had to go to the bathroom.
So basically, Jonathan Carpenter came out, right?
That's. I hear Jeff and them joking about Coach Reynolds turning his lineup card in early. It's 35 minutes early. You know why it's early, though? It wasn't ready.
That's why, I guess.
He's still setting his lineup. Still setting his lineup here. It just happens to be in the middle of the fourth inning.
Well, we'll call them up as they come up to hit.
Loaded, and guess what? We've got a strike now. The first pitch is strike from Goins. Now the 2-1 is fouled out of play, and all of a sudden it's a 2-2 count to Biddix.
So we almost don't know who's where in the outfield.
Right.
But is that not the same left fielder? Because I don't see Carpenter out there. I think he came out completely.
He probably did.
Okay.
Maybe Carpenter decided he couldn't go in and play short, and that changed everything back. Now there's a fly ball to left field, deep left field. Left fielder back will make the play, a nice play, but the runner will tag at third base and come in to score. But a nice play out there in left field by what we think is Dalton Towery making that play out there in left field.
Yeah, there was no change in left field. So all of the changes, we had 10 changes while we were sitting here in the last 5 minutes, and we only had one change, David.
Now we just got to use the white out.
It was just one change. It was the pitcher.
Hamill comes in to score. I just bet you Carpenter told him that he wasn't feeling well.
Couldn't feel it. Maybe he threw the first ball he threw over to his shortstop. He threw over the first baseman's head. So
that would change Coach Reynolds' mind.
Maybe
this pitch in there for a strike to Wakefield.
Maybe his arm shouldn't be throwing it from shortstop. Like that. If you don't feel good enough to pitch, you don't feel like good enough slinging it from short. Probably, I would imagine.
2-1 Caldwell on top here. They're still batting here in inning number 4. 2 runners aboard, but now 1 out. And an 0-1 pitch coming to Wakefield, and that is in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now, I've never seen Goins pitch, but you know who he looks like standing on the mound? Looks like Dylan Hastings standing out there.
Yeah.
Kind of tall, lanky.
Sports the beard.
Now, I'm not saying how he throws it. I'm saying he just kind of looks like him.
There's a ground ball to short. Shortstop boots it momentarily, and now not going to be able to get anybody. Just has to hold on to it. That's a tough play. The runner was going right in front of him. And that's going to be an infield error, first error of the night for Cherryville Post 100, but it could be a costly one. It may have been a double play ball if he's able to come with it clean.
Tough play by there, from Huff, but as a shortstop, he'll tell you, you have you don't play shortstop unless you have the confidence that you're going to catch every ball, and you don't expect to miss one. And I'm sure Huff is just extremely mad at himself right now.
And now third baseman Philip Page with the bases loaded, 1 out, and the first pitch from Goins is upstairs for a ball.
And the thing about Goins here, that play right there might extend his pitching night. But, I mean, they could have been out of the inning right there, come in and shut it down.
Very possibly. That could have been a double play ball. And even if you just get one, you're that much closer.
It helps.
Down and away.
Post 100 now down 2-1, top of the 4th.
It's always better 2 on, 2 out than bases loaded, 1 out.
Bases juiced.
And a 2-0 count, nowhere to put him. Philip Page.
So we're back where we were a minute ago before the 10-minute intermission.
Only thing different is a run in and out. And this will pop up on the infield. That'll be infield fly rule in effect. And Huff will make the catch just to make sure. And that's out number 2. So if Cherryville could get out of this, Kevin, of this mess, as long as this inning is lasted with only one run, they would feel blessed. And it'll be up to Trey Harper for Caldwell, a West Caldwell product, as he will try and deliver here and get a couple more across, or at least one more for post 29. So Goins' first pitch is swung on. Big hopper out towards short. Huff will field, go to second, and that's going to be in time. Very close. I thought he got him. A fielder's choice at second to end the inning, 6-4 on the putout. And how about that? Only one run across for Caldwell County in that big, long inning. 1 run on no hits. There was an error, and they leave the bases loaded. We played 3.5 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Your score now on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard is Caldwell County 2, Cherryville 1.
Your full-service service center for your automobile is Rick's Automotive on East Main Street in Cherryville. They do it all at Rick's Automotive. Rick Walker and his staff is dedicated at providing you the best in automotive care. From an oil change to a tune-up, from a tire alignment to a full set of new tires, from heaters to air conditioners, you can get it done at Rick's Automotive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Rick's Automotive, 1001 East Main Street in Cherryville. Call 435-3801.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle, or Pennzoil Conventional, or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle, available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Pennzoil, not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
There's something going on at Ferguson's Ace Hardware in Cherryville. There's new merchandise you got to see for spring. New spring clothing, that is. Ferguson's Ace Hardware is now a Port Authority dealer. Plus, they've just added the Nike line and Eddie Bauer clothing along with Carhartt. See the new Carhartt short sleeve shirts, great for summer, for only $24.99. And Eddie Bauer fishing shirts are $39.99. Check it out soon. Ferguson's Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Hello, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at First Baptist Church Cherryville, and John 3:17 tells us that God sent His Son into the world not to judge the world, but to save the world through Him. And we'd like to invite you to come join us each Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to celebrate the marvelous grace of God. Our motto is accomplishing all things through Christ, and we'd like for you to come and share in that. Again, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at Cherryville First Baptist Church. Look forward to seeing you there.
Make it. He's got some body parts to try and help stop the ball if he boots it, but he makes a clean play, steps on the bag. Jenkins is retired 3 unassisted, and now A.J. Cook.
Now who's he in for?
He's the DH.
Oh.
He's not the catcher like it shows in red there. That red means they didn't stay there long. That's my disappearing ink. First pitch is a strike to A.J. Cook. Cook was momentarily the catcher, but he never even caught a batter. He just sat there and caught a couple warm-up pitches and then went right back.
Catcher's interference.
Yes, it is. Takes a swing and hits the catcher's mitt. So that's one of the, is it 8 ways or 7 ways to get on first base?
I don't know.
That's one of the few. That's one of the ones that people have a hard time naming.
I broke Lee Schuford's arm in 11-year-old Little League doing that.
Is he still?
I didn't mean to. He remembers it. Yeah, Lee always, because he actually probably might have made All-Stars that year if I didn't break his arm. So
he's still mad.
Yeah, probably. I might have even took a spot because it really make you mad. I didn't mean to hit Lee. Lee's a good guy. He actually sings for that Cherryville Unspoken Tradition. He's the lead singer for them. If you guys heard them around here, bluegrass band. They've been hitting the charts lately, getting pretty popular around town. They sing that Cherryville song. If you guys have heard the Cherryville song.
First pitch is a ball to Brandon Alexander. Alexander was hit by a pitch and then forced out at second on a double play ball later in the inning. That was back in the second inning. 1-0 pitch to Alexander is a strike on the corner. Now a quick snap throw to first, and that wound up being a little closer than I thought it was going to be, but Cook is back in there.
That throw, and that's key is where the throw's at a lot more times than how fast he gets down there. Like David said, it didn't look like he had a chance, but the throw right where the tag just needs to be made it way close.
I got a something you could do here. Here's a pop-up on the infield. I should say shallow center field.
Oh, it's going to be trouble. He's coming in hard.
Was going to call him off. And now
gosh, what is he doing?
Throw back to first, and they're going to get Cook, no problem. Harper coming way in to make the catch, and Cook was kind of caught in no man's land. He didn't know, and he kind of drifted off too far to see if it was going to drop in.
Well, whatever you do is don't get doubled up.
Yep, not in that direction because your runner's going to make it to
first.
Yeah,
he's making it to first, yeah. So,
but it is a fly to center and then an 8-3 put out to get Cook and double him off. We're seeing some double plays here tonight, and some of them have been some odd ones. For that matter as well. Nothing doing for Cherryville in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, a catcher interference, but a double play to end the inning. Cherryville's only left 1 runner on base tonight through 4 innings. They're not getting too many base runners against Austin Miller. We've completed 4. Your score on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT trailer sales scoreboard remains Caldwell County 2, Cherryville 1.
Are you an experienced mechanic and you want out of that old garage? Do you need some benefits? Are you looking for something new? FleetNet America is looking for individuals with mechanical experience for their headquarters in Cherryville. Multiple schedules available. Typing proficiency not required. On-the-job training is provided. Apply online today at FleetNetAmerica.com. Again, apply online today at FleetNetAmerica.com. Considering hardwood flooring for your home? Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale, priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. At Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. The summer savings.
And welcome back to Fraley Field. Top of the order for Caldwell here as they lead 2-1 going to the 5th. Taylor Puris leading things off, takes a ball. Now he grounds one foul on the first base side. So 1-1 to count to Puris. He has walked and scored one of the 2 Caldwell runs, also flied to center in the 3rd inning. And now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field. Base hit for Puris, his first hit of the night. A good effort over there by Dellinger, but just unable to a diving attempt, but comes up short. And it's a leadoff single for Puris. So now 4 out of 5 innings tonight. Kevin Caldwell's had the leadoff man aboard. 4 out of 5 innings.
And Coach Reynolds has got to be counting his blessings tonight so far with the number of base runners that have been on base and been left on base. It's only a 1-run game. He was talking Cherryville having problems getting runners on, period. And the good thing is it's 1-run game, so all they need is 1 right now.
Here's a pitch, a bunt attempt by Trevor Bean, but it's going foul toward the Caldwell dugout. No balls and a strike.
Caldwell coach going to have a little discussion on the 3rd baseline.
Nothing 1 to count. Trevor Bean struck out in the 1st, flied to right in the 3rd inning. Right-handed hitter facing the right-handed Greg Owens, who's in on relief for Jonathan Carpenter. 2-1, Caldwell on top. Single runs in the 1st and 4th. Cherryville's run came in the 2nd. Now the pitch out. They got the runner picked off, but a stolen base. Wow, Harris thought he was coming back to 1st, and he was halfway to 2nd by the time. Actually, he was 3/4 of the way to 2nd by the time Harris realized it, and that goes down to stolen base, and that's a stolen base the hard way.
That looks like the old Little League go halfway, but that was kind of an accident, I think. I don't think he did that one on purpose.
Wow.
So now runner at 2nd. Coach Reynolds. You know, you've been coaching or playing baseball and for years and years and years. You can go to a ballpark and see something different or crazy every time you go.
That one is strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bean. Now from the stretch, runner gets his lead to pitch outside, down and away, and it goes to 2-2.
The way Bean's setting up, I'd bust him inside. There's no way he's getting that bat around. The way he's getting set up and moving him out in there.
From the stretch, Goins pitch to the plate, fouled off again. Still 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. 2-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
And TRT.
And TRT trailer here in the bottom of the 4th.
Now swing, ground back up the middle. Goins knocks it down. Now only play will be to first. He throws to first in time.
Top fifth, I guess.
In time to get Bean. So over to third goes Purist. I'll tell you, he's got good wheels, Kevin. He runs well. He sees it hit ground. He's moving every time.
Yeah, he's ended up at third.
Over at third base.
That's the second time tonight. First time he stole a base and moved over. And
scored on a sacrifice pop-up.
Tagged on a pop-up to shortstop.
But it was deep out in the left field. And the shortstop actually, if he hadn't had to slide to make the play.
Yeah, it would have been different.
Yep.
Hopefully you want your left fielder making that play with a runner on third if possible.
Yep. There wasn't much chance for him, though. It was just one of those angles and places that only the shortstop could get to it.
I used to love that play. That ball was fun to get to, actually.
Mm-hmm. You got a good angle on it. You can see it good, you know. Unlike the third baseman, who would have to catch it straight back over his shoulders, over his head. So 1-0 pitch up and in, 2-0 to Hamill.
And honestly, Dave, before every field that I played at, I actually looked down the line at the fence just in case if you got to make that play, you know, it gets over towards the fence.
Mm-hmm.
You know how outfielders look at the outfield fence. I knew that was the only play I would have a chance for, a foul ball out of play. That was the only play that the shortstop's ever going to run to a fence, so I'd actually kind of look at that just to check out, you know,
how close
what's going on over there. Because you got to know, you know, there's a pop-up over there. Every field is a little bit different.
Well,
I mean, I saw a first.
If you go too deep, you run into spectators.
All kinds of things. Spectators, bullpen, batting cages.
Here's the pitch to the plate and just misses the corner now. It's 3 balls and a strike.
And one huge reason I've done it since I was 13, my first baseman one time down on this field, David, went down the first baseline, ran to the fence, and about ripped his whole bottom lip off. He got caught on the fence.
Yeah, I've seen that before, too. Here's a deep drive right field.
Nobody's
going to catch this one. Hamill with an RBI base hit, rounds first, heading for second, and he'll slide in there safely. RBI double for Dylan Hamill. Big hit.
And I tell you what, David, he might have got beaten right field, but by God, he got that ball in.
He did.
What a great play getting the ball in after it got by him.
He made the play close. Second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he came out of that box, folks, flying. He came out running and hustling.
Well, he was probably thinking triple when he left the plate.
When he rounded first, he was thinking triple because the right fielder shot his back to him. And then he got the ball in real quick. Great play, and the guy ends up on second. And so... Yeah, you gave up the RBI double, but you held him to 2 instead of 3.
It's now 3-1 Caldwell on top, and the pitch to Taylor Powell is in there for a strike, taken for a strike. 0-1 to count. As we said, no radio tomorrow night, but Burke County is here, and also radio and video Sunday late afternoon, 5 o'clock. This pitch down and away. A ball and a strike now to Taylor Powell. Got an RBI sack in the first and a walk in the fourth. Hamill's at second base. 1 out in the inning. Caldwell leading 3-1, trying to add to their lead. And the pitch is swung and fouled off. And it's 1-2. The ball boy running down the ball down here for Caldwell County.
That's the oldest ball boy I've ever seen.
He just looks a little old for his age. He's 12.
30 years old, and I'd be too lazy to do that job.
1-2 now from Goins, and the pitch, that stays up around the shoulders. 2-2 the count.
Folks, come on out to the ballpark this summer. I know it's early on. Plenty of seats here still at Fraley Field. You folks are listening at home. You're in the area. Come on out to the ballpark. See the end of this game. It's bound to be a good one. We're in the fifth, 3-1. Drive left field.
Yeah, kind of softly hit. Left fielder will come in a few steps and make the play for out number 2 out there. Does Towery. No chance of advance for Hamill. He stays put. 2 down in the inning. Hamill still at second base, and it'll be up to Brett Matchey. Matchey, the designated hitter tonight, flied to right and drew a walk. Just about everybody we can say has drawn a walk in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 5 of the 9 have drawn a walk. First pitch of ball to Matchey.
I do want to call attention here in a few minutes to our online video broadcast schedule coming up this week. Going to have a busy week here in Cherryville. You Cherryville fans need to pay attention here in a second.
This one outside.
Outside 2-0. Coming up this week, Sunday, we still got baseball here, 5 o'clock, Cherryville, and you said Hendersonville, right?
Yep, Henderson County.
Thursday night, folks. Thursday night. Don't miss it. The Cherryville Little League Championship game will be live video online, ktcbroadcasting.com.
Here's a drive into right field again, but this time looks like Chandler Jenkins has a beat on it, and he makes the play for out number 3. That'll do it for Caldwell, but they add another run. They continue to put some 1 spots up. They add a run here in the 5th inning on 2 hits, no errors, and they strand a runner at second base. We're halfway through this game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Your score now on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. It's now Caldwell County 3, Cherryville 1.
Sale is underway at Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and in Gastonia. Save $100 on a Maytag washer and dryer pair. Save $200 on a Maytag Power Wash washer and dryer pair. And save $100 on a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. All during the big summer savings sale event at Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
Howard Elmore at Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain wants to take this time to wish all of our American Legion baseball teams the best of luck this summer. And for all of your hardware needs, drop by Hometown Hardware, featuring friendly hometown service. And with Father's Day just around the corner, see Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain for a great selection of beautiful case knives for dear old Dad. They've got it all. Hometown Hardware, located at 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain. At Hauser Drug Store in downtown Cherryville, they'll bill your Medicaid, Medicare, and most insurance companies, and they provide home prescription delivery service, plus DME equipment and respiratory products. And check out their orthopedic bracing section, and they compound those hard-to-find items. See Hauser Drug Store on the corner in downtown Cherryville. Hauser Drug Store, earning your trust, not just your business.
And welcome back to Fraley Field in Cherryville. Danny Aker just took our hamburger order, but I got a feeling we're not going to get it for a while. What do you think?
Not getting anything I ordered, I know that.
Oh, May. Thanks for tuning in tonight to our broadcast, the Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry Post 100 broadcast of American Legion Baseball Area 4 Western Division rivalry here tonight, renewed as Caldwell County leads Cherryville Post 100 by a score of 3-1. Caldwell tonight, thus far, 3 runs on, believe it or not, just 3 hits, and 2 of them came there in the 5th inning. 3 runs on 3 hits. They have committed an error, and they've left 5 on base. And Cherryville got their only run in the 2nd inning. They have 1 run, and believe it or not, Kevin, Mr. Miller's pitching a no-hitter through 4. Cherryville yet to pick up a hit.
Did not know that, actually.
I didn't even think about it either. I looked down, there's no red marks.
Yeah.
And
well, they used to have the hits and stuff on the scoreboard after they put the new scoreboard up, and they forgot those.
They left the hits and the errors off. Errors might have been left off on purpose. First pitch is a ball in the dirt to Dylan Harris, who will lead things off here for Cherryville Post 100 in the bottom of the 5th. Harris, Dellinger, and Jackson. And now the 1-0 pitch is ripped into left field. That one's pretty well hit. Left fielder back, and it will be up against the screen.
That's
a home run.
Well, there goes your no-no there, David.
Yep, lost the no-hitter. Didn't lose the shutout because it was lost in the 2nd inning on a couple errors. But Dylan Harris, maybe he felt bad. Maybe he felt bad, Kevin, for applying the tag to the phantom runner.
I know what, David. If we had somebody sitting here between us taking notes of what we say between hits, we jinx everything.
Yeah, we did.
We've called everything. We were predicting.
You called 4 straight walks, 1 inning, and we had 3. Then I said he's
I
not
called
allowed
a stolen base. He said he ain't got a hit, and there goes the home run.
Well, Cherryville needed it. They needed to have about 8 people on base when they hit the home
That's
run.
True,
too. That didn't happen. So now Cody Dellinger, Cherryville finds themselves just 1 run down, and there's a base hit to left field off. Maybe they opened the floodgates.
Uh-oh.
Back-to-back hits after no hits through 4 innings. Cherryville opens the 5th with a home run and now a Cody Dellinger single. And just like that, Cherryville hitting a little bit. That hit sponsored by Medical Center Pharmacy. Cherryville base hit. And also, we want to mention the Rocky Bennett Insurance Agency second run of the game for Cherryville post 100. That coming off the bat of Dylan Harris. Hunter Jackson now the catcher. He rips one to left field. That's down the line, and that's going to be fair. Could be extra bases, and it will be.
Got by him in the corner, misplayed it.
Here comes Dellinger to third. He'll hold right there, and into second base standing up, Hunter Jackson. So home run, single, double. Now I'm looking for Josh Beam to get that triple.
No hitter coming into the inning. David mentions it. And then boom, boom, boom. You need to go sit in the
won't know why I didn't mention it in the first.
You need to go sit in the dugout.
Might not work that way.
Might switch you and Andre out next game. Andre up here, and you can sit out there and tell Coach Reynolds all kinds of things like that.
How's Andre's air conditioning working out there?
It's probably cooler now than it was about an hour ago.
Oh, I know it is. Here, we'll check it right now. 84 at game time, 79. It's dropped 5 degrees. And Coach Myron Day, the head coach for Caldwell County, first-year head coach, by the way, will head to the mound to have word. Actually, that's the pitching coach, Myron Day. I see he's still standing down here on the pad at the dugout. Caldwell.
Real quick, Dave, while we got this, let's talk about this week's broadcast on KTCBroadcasting.com, WCSL1590AM.com. We will have live video coverage of Thursday's Cherryville Little League championship game at the Cherryville Little League. We don't know the teams yet, folks, but tune in. We'll put a reminder in the paper on What's Up Shumpert on Thursday. Cherryville Little League's championship game will be broadcast Thursday night, 6 o'clock on KTCBroadcasting.com. Speaking of that, any of you folks got any little Optimus Leagues or Optimus Football or anything like that you'd like us to broadcast, give us a call. You guys can round up the sponsors. We'll be happy to come out and do the broadcast. So we'll be doing the Cherryville Little League on Thursday. And then finally, Saturday, folks, Saturday morning, we will have Cherryville High School 2004 graduation live on KTCBroadcasting.com.
And now Josh Beam, after the meeting on the mound, will stand in. And the first pitch, a curved strike from Austin Miller. Miller, the starting pitcher tonight for Caldwell, still in there, working his way into the fifth inning here. Now Beam swings and misses, and quickly behind in the count 0-2. That's that lefty on lefty curveball.
I thought we might see a bunt here, but
probably not now.
No, Coach Reynolds trusting his.
He's got to hit it over there, though, Kevin. If he's going to hit that curveball, he's going to have to hit it the opposite way, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Runners at second and third get their lead, Jackson and Dellinger. Here's the 0-2, and that's upstairs, 1-2.
Right now with the infield in, lefty on lefty, I mean, as the batter, you're just looking to kind of just maybe even just poke one over the. You're just looking for contact.
Put it in play.
Get the contact going, and hopefully you can get one of those runs in.
1-2 on the way now, and that's outside. Beam held up. It was close, but
great eye there.
And that evens it up 2-2. One thing you have to realize if you're Beam, when you're behind 0-2, you're probably not going to get too good pitches. So if you just are patient, the count might get back in your favor a little bit. Now the 2-2 on the way, and that's swung on and missed.
Yep.
That one looked like a breaking pitch, and the bottom just fell out of it. I think it would have been a strike, though.
It would have. I mean, he had to swing at that pitch right down the middle of the plate.
Big strikeout for Austin Miller for Caldwell County, first out of the inning. Dellinger still at third base, Jackson still at second. One out now, and Brett Huff back at the top of the order. Huff 0 for 2 tonight. Would love to get his first hit right here. And the first pitch, he swings and fouls it toward the Cherryville dugout.
He's been way out in front tonight, it seemed like. So maybe they're trying to dust him up with some breaking balls and some all-speed stuff, but it just seems like Brett's been kind of out in front of it.
You know, the first inning hit that before we could barely get going. He hit that great big hopper to third.
Yep.
And he threw him out. And then last time he wound up striking out. Now the 0-1 pitch on the way, and he swings and misses that one over the top of it. And it's 0-2. It looks like Austin Miller, after the brief little meeting on the mound, has settled down here and found his rhythm. Cherryville trails 3-2. Batting here in the fifth, it was 3-1 until Dylan Harris homered to lead off then and made it 3-2. Then a single by Dellinger, a double by Jackson. And this pitch in the dirt and a good block back there behind the plate by the Caldwell catcher, Dylan Hamill.
Looks like Hamill. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, Dave. It just seems to me like they've they've been crossed up a couple of times.
Yeah.
Or he's missing the spots. The catcher's there's a lot of times he's moving and jerking and stuff. It looks like the ball's getting by. I don't know if they have communication problems or not, but there's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss now. Back-to-back strikeouts as Huff is retired on strikes.
Chased the high fastball twice in that at-bat.
And now 2 down in the inning. Dellinger was at third and Jackson at second with no outs. They're still at second and third now with 2 outs, and it's going to be up to Dalton Towery if they're going to get anything in here. Looking for anything, an infield hit, a pass ball, a wild pitch, an error, whatever it takes to get that tying run in for Cherryville Post 100. And a swing and a miss. I tell you, everybody's swinging over the top of that curveball.
And they're swinging at the fastball, so they're too high up in the zone.
They are.
I mean, they need to lower their eye level.
Because I think they're waiting on the fastball to drop, and it's a fastball, and it's not going to do it. Find themselves a lot of swings and misses tonight, I'll put it that way, by Cherryville batters. 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5 strikeouts, but these 2 here have been very timely strikeouts for Austin Miller. A ball and a strike now to Dalton Towery. And the pitch on the way, and that's in there for a strike, a breaking pitch, and now it's 1-2 to Towery. Wouldn't it be something if Miller allows home run, single, double, then strikes out the side?
Did everything in reverse there.
1 pitch away from it.
Well, you noticed on those hits, Dave, there's the first or second pitch of the at-bat.
This one swung on and fouled, third base side.
And me and Dustin always have that conversation. He would wait. He waited out the pitches. He saw every pitch he could. I was one of those batters. I want to hit that first fastball.
I just like to hit the first strike. If I think it's going to be a strike, why do I want to waste?
There's no point in me standing there waiting for you to deuce me. I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to. But he had the complete opposite.
Inside corner, called strike 3.
Wow.
Miller strikes out the side after allowing a home run, a single, and a double. Cherryville is shut down. They leave runners at second and third. They were there with no outs. And they wind up getting no more runs. 1 run on the home run. There was 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left in scoring position for Cherryville tonight. We've now played 5 complete. Your score on the Hauser Drug, Mr. Sparky, and TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard: Caldwell County 3, Cherryville 2.
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today. Looking for a fresh, clean shopping atmosphere? Then we invite you to visit the local market, formerly Don Tandy Mart in Cherryville. It's fresh and it's clean, and they carry all of your favorite convenience items, along with local grown farm fresh produce, honey, jellies, pickled products, sun-drop slushies, and more. Yes, they are your neighborhood market, the new local market, 911 East Church Street in Cherryville, open 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
Room service.
Hi, I'd love a McDonald's premium roast coffee and an egg McMuffin.
Sir, this is a hotel.
Not a problem. There's a McDonald's right across the street.
Sir, I really don't believe I can do that.
Well, the front desk said anything we can do to make your morning better.
We did say that, didn't we?
Can you throw in hash browns too?
Start your day right with the big, bold taste of a McCafe Premium Roast Coffee. Get any size for just $1 every day. The simple joy of a McDonald's morning. Prices and participation may vary, a la carte only.
The Big Four has what you need. Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy in Falston, Walker's Pharmacy in Newton, and Allen Drug in Stanley. Nexium. Yes, Nexium is now available over the counter. And don't forget about their old favorites, including 2 Old Goats Arthritis Salve, Geritol, SSS Tonic, and Raleigh Salve. You'll feel much better after a visit to Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Allen Drug Store in Stanley, Walker's Pharmacy in Newton, and the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. Tell them we sent you in.
Infield error.
One down here in the top of the 6th. Line drive center field.
Center fielder coming in, but going to have to play it on a hop. That's Beam. That's why he likes to play shallow like that, Kevin. There's a lot of those he can take away. But this one too tough. It just drops in front of him. And How about that? Trent Wakefield is your first player tonight with multiple hits. His second hit of the night, both singles. A one-out single, and now to bring up Philip Page.
Runner on first, 1 out, 3-2 here in Cherryville, Caldwell County and Cherryville. You're listening on 1390 WOHS, 1590 WCSL, and 1050 WLON. You're watching online on ktcbroadcasting.com and on your phones and tablets. You can watch on your cell phone, folks. That's right. With the free Ustream app. Just download a Ustream and then search WCSL.
I'll explain later. As Philip Page stands in, left-handed hitter, third baseman, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. That is not Philip Page, by the way. Let's see. That is number 8, Zach Walker. We got a pinch hitter. Zach Walker hitting for Page from the left side, and he swings and rips it down the third base side, but foul right at Stan Haynes.
He didn't want none of that one, did he?
Stan Haynes right in his chair there.
Then he made a worse throw than he did an attempt at getting out of the way.
He threw it the wrong hand. Walker now behind 0-2. Here's a check swing, and he did go around, says the home plate umpire, or he called it a strike, one or the other. Either way, it's strike 3, and Walker is retired for the second out in the inning now, and it'll be up to Trey Harper. So 2 down in the inning. Wakefield still at first, and Harper, the right-handed hitter. Throw to first, the runner's back in there.
Cherryville video this week, folks. Don't forget. Sunday, Post 100 in Henderson County at 5. Thursday at 6 o'clock, Cherryville Little League. And Saturday at 9 a.m., Cherryville High School graduation. Foul ball down the...
Ground ball foul, yeah, Harris.
Down the line.
Couldn't get to it. Unfortunately for him, it was foul, about 2 or 3 feet foul when it went by the bag.
And I don't know if you've noticed yet or not, David, but folks out there...
It's rough.
The legend is here.
I thought you were talking about the rough.
No,
the infield's kind of rough.
The legend is at the ballpark.
Which one?
The one that goes by the legend, Wes Beam.
I saw that. I did see that when I came in as a concession stand.
Coach Wes Beam here with his lovely wife Vicky,
right in front of us.
Yep.
He's incognito with the sun hat on.
We got an interview tomorrow with his son. On Saturday Sports Talk, folks. Tune in 8:15 in the morning, 8:30ish. Well, tune in 8 to 10 to listen to the whole show. But Coach Beam will be there for an interview in the morning, folks. Talk about his move to Newton Conover and how everything's going up there.
This: has he got a tea time tomorrow?
Yeah, that's why he's going to be there at 8:15.
And what time is that tea time?
8:30.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
That depends on whether he'll be late or not.
As soon as y'all get done
Runner goes. Here's a foul ball, though. Good jump by Wakefield at first base, but he'll have to head back to first on the foul ball, and it's still 0-2 to Harper.
Speaking of tea time, I'm going to have to miss mine Sunday now because of the 5 o'clock game. Unless I can talk somebody into working for me, but I don't know if anyone can. 2 balls, no balls, and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss in the dirt.
Yes, Jackson.
He's done.
Applies the tag, and that will do it. A strikeout to end the inning. And Greg Owens has been sharp, Kevin, since he has come into the ball game in relief of Carpenter. He's looked really good tonight. No runs for Caldwell in the inning. There was a hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We've played 5.5. Your score on the Hauser Drug, Mr. Sparky, and TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. It remains Caldwell County 3, Cherryville 2.
For all your printing needs, see Aaron and David Moss at Modern Printing of Cherryville. Get your full-color business cards at Modern Printing, along with your full-color brochures. Get multicolored letterhead and multicolored envelopes. Just call 704-435-6112 or email at modernprint89767@bellsouth.net. Modern Printing, located at 902 East Main Street, Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m.
Mr. Sparky, We're on time, you'll see, Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
Hi, Rusty Wise here. Do you know that Mr. Sparky specializes in on-time electrical service for every job? If there's a light that doesn't light or an outlet that's out, don't let that drive you crazy. Call Mr. Sparky. We have qualified electricians, all our work is guaranteed, and no job is too small. Call us today. We'll be on time, you'll see, or the repair is free. Since we price by the job and not by the hour, you'll save money. You'll love our clean vans and crisp uniforms. So don't wait. If you need an electrician, don't put it off. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see, Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
If you need an electrician, don't put it off. Call Mr. Sparky, 888-8-SPARKY.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, you can get it all at Pat's Drive-In in Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In opens for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 6 a.m. Lunch and dinner served till 8 p.m. You'll find all of your favorites. For breakfast, there's bacon, sausage, liver mush, gravy biscuits, and pancakes. For lunch and dinner, all of your favorite sandwiches, including Lotta Burgers, chicken tender plates, and Big Chef and chicken salads. Before the game or after the game, it's Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call 704
Run. Pitched out of a jam.
435-8833.
Here's a Jenkins ground ball. First baseman can't handle it. It's going to get out into right field. That's probably going to go down as a hit.
It was off his glove, and then the second baseman tried to barehand it.
Yeah, it was.
And it didn't get to him.
A miracle play if that happens.
What I was pointing at, there's another thing, too. There's Sonny Jackson. He bought 20 half and halves. I joked with him yesterday about how he always wins the half and half, but no, Stan Haynes has moved up into the stands.
Is that right? He got out of that chair out there. Left his chair, though. Wonder if Sonny would let us have it if he wins. Let us have that ticket.
He ought to let me have it for talking to me an hour yesterday wasting while I'm trying to tee off.
Leadoff hit by Jenkins. He's at first base, and A.J. Cook is the batter, and he takes a ball, I do believe.
Thought it was a swing and a miss.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Well, I could be wrong.
I looked up at the scoreboard, and Troy is taking a break. I'll go with you, though. The 0-1 pitch upstairs. And leaving it up. 2-0. Even it up to 2-0, according to the scoreboard. 2 balls, no strikes. Your baby's upside down on your iPhone.
Well, looking at it from there,
yeah. And this one down and in. 3-0.